Ladies and gentlemen, the participant of the international seminar, both online and online. On this occasion, let us always give thanks to God Almighty that we are given health opportunities so that we can carry out activities in order to carry out in an international seminar this morning. This international seminar is organized by the Caritas Papua College of Law with the theme the future of lawyers in the digital area. The digital era. Please allow me, ladies and gentlemen, and the chairman of the question of Indonesian and college leaders to convey several things related to theme the seminar, namely the future of laws in the digital era. Along with a technological advance and digitalization, lawyers must also keep up with changes in order to remain relevant and effective in the practice of law. Here are some trends and development that might affect the future of laws in the digital era. Number one, use of technology in the practice. Technologies such as artificial intelligence, data analysis, and automation can assist lawyers in getting work done more quickly and effectively. For example, artificial intelligence can be used to help with document analysis and case research. Number two, technology skills. Lawyers need better technology skill to be able to use technology in their legal practice. Skills such as programming, data analysis, and cybersecurity can be applied in a legal lawyer's job. Number three, development of digital law, which included things like online privacy, copyright, and technology regulation, is becoming increasingly complex and important. Lawyers and at law will need a better understanding of the issues and the ability to provide accurate legal advice in digital content. Number four, online collaborating and networking. Technology also enables lawyers in the legal field to collaborate and contact with colleagues and clients around the world. Tools such video conferencing and online collaborating platforms make it essential for lawyers to work together in the real time. Number five, change in the legal ethics and standards. The use of technology in the legal practice can also rise in ethical and privacy concern. Lawyers need to consider the ethical and privacy implication of using technology, and ensure they complete with relevant legal standards. To remain relevant and effective in the digital age, lawyers need to develop their technology skill and broaden their understanding of the legal issues relating to technology. They must also be willing to collaborate and adapt to change that occur in the practice of law. In order to remain relevant and effective in Indonesia and in the digital age, lawyers will need to develop their technology skills and broaden their understanding of the of legal issues relating to technology. They must also be willing to collaborate and adapt to change that occur in legal practice. That is all that can be confided in relation to theme of this morning seminar, and thank you very much for our attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Om Swastiastu. Kamsahamnida. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Prof. Edi, for the speech. Before we move to the next agenda, I will remind the rule. Ladies and gentlemen, please turn on the camera and use virtual background, mute the microphone, and turn on if given permission, and the last, maintain order during the event webinar. Thank you. Next, ladies and gentlemen, is welcoming speech from Chairman of STIH Caritas Papua, Dr. Robert K.R. Hamar, SH, M.Hum, MM, CLA. Please welcome Dr. Robert K.R. Hamar, SH, M.Hum, MM, CLA.
Okay, thank you. By the President, Honorable MH, Chairman of STIH, and the all seniors and officers, professors, and leaders of APPTHI. Shalom, Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, my Honorable John Yongsan University, South Korea. Good afternoon, Prof. Prof, I have visited Yongsan University in 2019, led by Professor Edi Sulistiono. Thank you, Prof. Edi.
Thank you, Dr. Robert.
My Honorable Professor, Associate Professor J.D. Saidi Hasim, Dean of the UKM Law Faculty, Malaysia. Selamat siang, Prof.
Selamat siang, Pak.
Dan selamat siang yang sangat saya muliakan dan banggakan, Dr. Supriyatna SHM Hum, Dekan Fakultas Hukum Universitas Parahyangan Bandung. Selamat pagi, Pak Dekan.
Selamat pagi, Bapak.
Ya, dan selamat pagi Dr. Henrikus Trinyaan, SH LLM CLA, pembicara dari Caritas Papua, dan yang luar biasa Dr. Wasis Suseto, SHMH, CEO dari Pasca Pro. Ya. Selamat pagi, siang, Pak Dr. Wasis.
Iya, selamat pagi menjelang siang, Pak Ketua. Ya, terima kasih.
And they all lecturers and students of STIH Caritas Papua in Manokwari, and as well as participant in this forum. It's my great pleasure and honor to welcome you all at the international seminar on the topic, the future of lawyer in the digital era. And the topic of the future of lawyer in the digital era, this is important, not only for lawyers, but also adjustments to the curriculum and content of courses at law college so that the campus is not disrupted due to digital advances, but can adapt to technological advances, including artificial intelligence and according to needs of ladies and gentlemen, I want to express my highest gratitude and appreciation to the chairman of APPTHI, Yongsan University, and UKM Law Faculty Malaysia, and Universitas Parayangan, and Paskapro, and all speakers and committees for the implementation of this international seminar. So for your attention, I would like to thank you. God bless. Thank you very much. Shalom. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Samsamida.
Ansamida.
Hello, Prof. Pak.
Thank you, Dr. Robert, for the welcoming speech. Ladies and gentlemen, the next is presentation from our speakers, guided by moderator Dr. Wasi Susetyo, SH, MH. But before that, I will inform his background. Dr. Wasi Susetyo, SH, MH, he finished education, bachelor's degree from Faculty of Law of Indonesia University, master degree from Leeds Metropolitan University, UK, and postgraduate from Faculty of Law of Brawijaya University. He has also been legal officer at PT Java Investment from 1994 until 2000, assistant judge of the Constitutional Court from 2004 until 2009, Dean of the Faculty of Law of Esa Unggul University from 2010 until 2020, member of the Brand Apple Commission, Ministry of Law and Human Rights from 2018 until 2020, be a legal consultant in several BUMD ministries and BUMN, and founder of PT Paskapro, mainstay of profession. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our moderator for today, Dr. Wasi Susetyo, SH, MH.
Okay, thank you, MC Ms. Haiza. That's wonderful. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon. Salam.
Hello.
Honorable professors, distinguished guests, participants. First of all, I would like to say to Professor Edi Listiono, Professor Robert Hamar, Professor Association Professor Jadi, and then also Professor Park Jun, Dr. Henricus, and also my my colleagues, professor, hopefully, in the near time will be Dr. Leona. Okay, first of all, welcome to the webinar about the future of lawyer in the digital era. This is kind of, I think, recently we know as the hot issues because we also know about the condition right now, artificial intelligence, not only artificial intelligence, but also I think the advancement, the digital era, that we can make a lot of abundance situation right now. Yeah, so I think this kind of topic will be very relevant today. Yeah, and first that I will run this session. Yeah, the session will be running by panel session that respectfully will be started by Professor Jadi from UKM. Then after that, Professor Park from Yongsan University. Also the after that, yeah, Dr. Iur Leona. And the last one is the Dr. Henricus from STIH Caritas. So before starting this session, please let me initially open by quoting a statement by Stephen Hawking. Yeah, because this is the condition. Yeah, I think is very relevant with his words. Yeah, he said, like two sides of a coin, as Stephen Hawking has warned, the creation of AI is the biggest event, as well as the last event in human history. Sounds horrible, but I think not only in the negative side, but also we also have a great opportunity to use this technology, yeah, especially in our profession. Today, we talk about the legal profession. Many places, yeah, especially in the developed countries right now, try to utilize the AI, yeah, as a tool of legal profession. Not only for the lawyer, yeah, but also right now already using in the court, yeah, notary, everything. But the question is, yeah, it is becoming a threat or indeed as the opportunity. So that's why we are very grateful today. We have already four speakers, outstanding speakers. Yeah. From the Malaysia, we know that in Malaysia, yeah, Professor Jadi, yeah, some courts, they already accept AI to help to assist their job, yeah, and maybe we can hear now, yeah, about his experience, yeah, country experience. And also, we know South Korea also, yeah, they already have the very advanced technology in the digital. Yeah, like yesterday, I got some guests from Korea. They give me like a presentation about how to use the digital devices. Yeah, computer devices to make like a lecture, and this is very, very sophisticated. So I think, yeah, with regards our topic today, yeah, about the digital era, yeah, this is very useful, beneficial for all participants. Okay, so let me, before starting, I will read it up the curriculum vitae briefly. Yeah. First, for our first speaker, Associate Professor Dr. Jadi Zaidi bin Hasim. Yeah. Now he is the Dean Faculty of Law, University Kebangsaan Malaysia. Thank you, Professor.
Thank you very much.
And then the background of his job, yeah, 2022 as the Senate member, University Kebangsaan Malaysia, 2022 until 2025. Still have 3 more years, yeah. And then also member agency anti-doping Malaysia, 2022 and then until 2024. And Panel National Dispute Resolution Chamber, or NDRC, Football Association of Malaysia. Wow, wonderful. Okay, and then the last one is a project leader and coordinator, MOU Federal Court of Malaysia. Amazing, Professor. Yeah, and then please for the Associate Professor Jadi, maybe we can give you takes about maybe 25 minutes. Is it enough, right? And yeah, and then respectively after that will be continued by Professor Park from Korea. Thank you. Pleasant time for you, please.
Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Wassalatu wassalam wa ala asrafil anbiya'i wal mursalin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajmain. First of all, okay, am I audible? Can everybody hear me clearly?
Clear,
Okay.
Prof. Good.
Yeah, because I have a slide presentation for sharing. Probably okay, the committee may share for me or
Oh, yeah. Oh, hold on.
okay. While waiting for the sharing, okay, let
Yeah,
me address okay some of the important honorables. Okay.
Okay. Please, the organizer, could you please to make multiple sharing? Ibu Ika. All right.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much. First of all, thank you very much, okay, our moderator for today, Dr. Wasis Susitio, good
Thank you.
friends of mine. Okay, we have communicated a few times.
Yes.
With regards to what we call activities or networking that should be carried out between Indonesia and Malaysia. Thank you very much. Okay,
Thank you.
Dr. Wasis.
Thank you for.
And then, okay, we also honored together with us today, this morning, Professor Dr. Eddie Lisdiono. This is, okay, a strong man. PHI. Very good morning to you, sir. Bapak Dr. Eddie. I love, okay, Dr. Bapak Eddie because all the time, try to help me as well as to meet me anyway I go in Indonesia. Together with us today here as well, okay, I was informed that we have Dr. Robert Hammer, Caritas Papua, Faculty of Law or College of Law.
Thank you, Prof.
And then, okay, we also together with Dr. Iur Leona and Suprino. Is it Supretiano? Is it? I'm so sorry okay, if I pronounce it incorrectly. From Universitas Parahyangan, Bandung. As well as, okay, we also have Professor Park Jo-hoon, Yongsan University, South Korea. Good morning, Prof. Last but not least, okay, we also have Dr. Henricus Rinjans, okay, from Caritas Bintuni. I can see that, okay, today's sessions, we have experts from many what we call areas from Indonesia as well as internationals or from other countries. So as given to me, my topic for today, I believe, okay, also given to all other speakers, the future of lawyer in the digital era. So probably I will try to define first, okay, what is the digital era? If you can move to the next slide, please. Okay, all right. We do not know, okay, what we call the durations of our life, but at least, okay, I put it, okay, in a such way, a simple way, up to 2050, because we know that, okay, by 2050, everything or a lot of changes might happen in our worlds. And then, as cited by Dr. Wasis just now, I also want to cite, one of the quotations given by the Australian Paralympians here. Don't wait for the lights to appear at the end of the tunnels. Go down there and light the bloody thing yourself, because we do not know what will happen in the future. Do not wait. We as a lawyer or future lawyer, or our students, going to be lawyer in the future, must explore, must go adventures, and one must see, what's appear at the end of the tunnels. Otherwise, they will always in the dark. They always, at the backlands, and what we call not at parallels to the other future lawyers. So then, if you can see, the evolution of the edges itself, it seems that, there are many edges, starting from ice age, industrial age, digital age, as well as data age. Now, of course, we are talking about AI age, as well as robotic era. Since the topic given to us is on digital era, sorry, I would like to give a simple definition, what does, digital era means, here, the meaning of digital era, refers to the digital age or information age. We are in the era of informations, we are given, such, what we call data or informations as a time when large amounts of informations are widely available to many people, largely through computer technology. Meaning to say, using the technology, what we have now, not yet, please, not yet. We can utilize, in any information, meaning to say, that information is at our hands. It's a matter of, what devices that we want to use. We are yet to be in the data age, but then, I was informed, now we are in the data age. Whereas, all informations, not only being digitalized by the computer technology, but most importantly, we have all the information at our end. Meaning to say, we can utilize this data to know, what happened in the future. For example, our robot, our artificial intelligence, can make a decision for us. With regards to law, for example, we'll come up with a decision making, based on data available in the internet, to come up with a judicial decision. This is what happened now. So probably, we are in the era of data age as well, artificial intelligence age as well as robotics, where you can see that, nowadays, many things is done by the robots, or assisted by the robots, or probably, done by the robots, fully. So you can see that, our robotic life starting from this year, probably, previously, long time ago, without we realize it. And in the future, I said, 2050, because we know that, our life is not too long. I consider that, 2050 is the maximum age of us. Then, probably, we can see all these ages happens before our eyes. Again, I can see based on this definition, we are talking about two things. The first one, we are talking about the information that we can gather easily. And number two, how to transmit this information through what we call the devices, or through what we call the computer technology. This is, what then, faced by our students, how, our students or future lawyers in Malaysia, in Indonesia, in South Korea, in any way in this world, use these informations through the computer technology to transmit it into new knowledge or new data that able to help the society and the people around the world. Next, please. Next. So that one, we talk about digital age. What is digitalizations? Now, with regards to the digitalization itself, we are talking about process. We are talking about the evolutions, procedure on how, to move our business, meaning to say, our legal business, because, we have now, have a new trends of propagating our legal business or legal firms, into the digital age. We are using digital age, what we have now, all the information together with the technologies, to improve our business entity or our legal firm. So then, our legal firm that by our future lawyers able to become more competitive in the marketplace. You must understand that okay, in the future, with the coming of new future lawyers from around the world, okay, people can give advice or services or legal services, okay, not only okay to their localities, to the societies, but to the world. Meaning to say that okay, everybody can give advice to each other, okay, via, for example, online like this. So that's why using these informations during this era or data that gains from any computer technologies, okay, put it okay as what we call a tools to improve the legal firm or to improve okay your legal businesses. Because later on I will explain that okay, we are not talking about legal firm that practice by our lawyer only, but also services that offered by many legal firm who are not lawyers by profession. But most importantly, okay, how to improve okay these businesses, okay, to enabling them okay to become more competitive in the marketplace or in the legal market trends. Next. Okay, this one okay very specific with regards to the legal practice. Just now probably okay we are talking about whatever businesses using technologies, using computers, for example, in order to be competitive. Now, okay, as a future lawyer, what should lawyers do? How lawyers can be better at what they do day to day, administratively, legally practice through the use of smart legal technology. So meaning to say our young lawyers in Malaysia, in Indonesia, as well in South Korea, okay, use legal technologies, okay, for better practicing to do their day-to-day okay, practice. And then okay, they must know the new infrastructure, the software, because you know okay, in Malaysia, for example, we are talking about ChatGPT as a tool okay to search for many things, including research. That kind of software actually help us to get more information at our fingertips at any time accurately by what we call using AI computer or computer bot. And resources required by hybrid worlds. This is okay what should be gained by the future lawyers. And then okay at the same time for legal practices, lawyers now and in the future must understand the importance of data, how to utilize data, how to mine it, how to get it, and most importantly, how to attract and retain talents in the increasingly dynamic legal industry. What we know traditionally, okay, from our legal industry in our courts, okay, previously, traditionally is totally different what we have now. That's why, according to Dr. Wasis just now, when we talk in Korea, okay, they have okay new digital method okay in process in giving judgment. Even okay the process starting from the early serving of the writ notice, legal notice, for example, till the judgment of the court judgment itself, okay, everything now is through electronics devices or what we call electronic e-court. Then okay, we in the legal practice, especially our future lawyers, okay, must have all these 4 items in order to be competitive, and then okay, in order to be what we call consistent in this dynamics legal industry. Okay, next. Okay. Now, okay, we talk about something else. Not to say, okay, not talking about legal firm, but we are talking about legal businesses. Meaning to say that, okay, what I try to say here, our future lawyers not necessarily okay, open up the legal firm that practicing law, because you know that okay, the trend right now in the world, okay, we are talking about new providers. We are talking about new legal businesses that being innovated, that mean invented or created by the people using these new technologies, okay, by having okay all the information and data, but all these technologies and new providers okay going to replace lawyers, or probably because as Dr. Wasis just said, okay, it is now okay whether it is a threat or whether this is the opportunity. If let's say our future lawyers okay try to be traditional, of course, okay, this is going to be a threat. But if let's say they are smart enough, okay, they will take these new technologies with the information okay, at their hand as opportunities. Because okay, when they can take as opportunities, they know how to marginalize and render law firms mostly, which is mostly irrelevant right now. Okay, next. Next. Okay, this is the example also, okay, just to ensure that our legal firm is no more irrelevant. If you're not taking this opportunity, then okay, you are out from the legal industry. But if you are smart enough, okay, if you know how to use what we call the new technologies, this is okay the opportunity that okay we are talking about. The first one, okay, we have smart liberalization. Make it more liberal, make it more open. That's why in the form of many things, example, legal reform, alternative business structures. Okay, you can now, okay, what happened in US and UK especially, okay, we are talking about entrepreneurial global venture. Okay, a combination of entrepreneurs and global ventures on law. Okay, and then okay, it's going to replace what we call the traditional law firm. If they say you are unable to do this smart liberalization, probably okay, in the future, you are no more material, you are no more existence. This is an example. I just give, okay, because okay, our time frame is only 25 minutes. I know, okay, time's running very fast now. This is just an example of smart liberalizations. Example here in US, we have, okay, Legal Force, ClearSpire, LegalZoom, Rocket Lawyer. And New Zealand, okay, for example, we have Legal Vision. In Australia, Slatters and Gordon. And now, okay, interestingly, okay, the combination of entrepreneurs and legal firm. Okay, they come up with, for example, okay, James Kent with Knight Solicitors. Okay, the name of entrepreneur Azaz Ahmed with Legal 365, for example, Law Bites, Keystone Law. All these, what we call smart liberalizations, now existed, okay, in this world, offering the same service that, okay, previously being offered by our traditional law firms. Meaning to say that, okay, not all people who work in this smart liberalization are lawyers. Sometimes, okay, they just know the technology, they know the information, they know the data, they are utilizing that data and information and put it into digitalized, okay, with the help of robot, for example, or artificial intelligence, and able to decide or come up with any decisions or giving service or legal service to people at large or people in the world. See, so as a future lawyer in Malaysia, in Indonesia, as well as in South Korea, our student must be smart enough, okay, open up the minds, since, okay, as mentioned by Dr. Wasis just now, since, okay, the coin has two faces, okay, do not look, okay, one face only, which is traditional law firm. You must see, okay, other round of the coin, which is, okay, put it as your business, and then, okay, you're able to compete in this, what we call challenges new worlds. Next. Then, okay, as a future lawyer, you must know your markets, know your client, be aware of your competition. As I said, okay, there are too many lawyers in the futures. There are many people, students graduated from legal faculties in Malaysia, in Indonesia, around the world, actually, in UK. Okay, there are too many competitors. We also want to open up what we call the legal firm. Okay, what you must have is, okay, to always to be the foundation of your, must have, okay, your marketing. You must have, okay, you must know how to do the sales, and you must, okay, put your firm, okay, as a client driven, come up with the strategy, come up with the plans. Why? Okay, because the world is now about global lawyering, meaning to say that, okay, you lawyer in Indonesia, but you can serve or giving your service, okay, to the global clients by global businesses of law. As I mentioned just now, okay, there are many examples by entrepreneurs, okay, combined together with, okay, law firm. Okay, they are not doing, okay, of the traditional legal firm anymore. Okay, but they are talking about global businesses of the law. Most importantly, as I try to highlight in red here, the entire world is now your it is now, okay, at your doorsteps, okay? You must serve the people, the world at any time using the technology, using the information or data that been collected by your firms, okay? So again, I would like to emphasize here, as a future lawyers in this digital era, then don't be too localized. Don't be thinking to give service local at the national level in Indonesia only or in Malaysia only, but most importantly, plan, come up with a strategy on how to serve global clients. How to become global lawyering. You must know everything about law, civil law, common law, or what kind of other kinds of law in the world, public law as well as international law. Then you are in a competitive regimes. Otherwise, you are out from these competitions. Next. Okay, this is the strategy. I talks about you must be competing with others, the future global lawyering skills, but how? How to market your small law firms? I know that when you are graduated, all participants here, when you are graduated, want to be a lawyers, then of course, first thing that you must do, how to market your firms. And of course, as I said, since we are using technology as our tools, then you must have place in the future of law. By what? By knowing technological, digital, AI, robotic legal worlds, and then if you fail to embrace this technology, of course, you are no more competing in this legal trend, and you are no more competing in the professional trend, or meaning to say, you are committing professional suicide. So what you need to do is to brand and sell yourself using marketing tools, using networking. This is what we are doing. UKM, for example, in Malaysia and Indonesia, we are doing networking. We are inviting a student from Indonesia to come to Malaysia, dosen from Indonesia, from South Korea, for example, to have networking, to learn to each other. Then more weightage. People knows about Malaysia, people know about Indonesia, people know about our students, and our students can get what we call more marketables around the world. But then most importantly, what we are doing, we must use technology. We must use the internet, for example, in order to market, or in order to grow our legal firms.
Excuse me, Professor, maybe within 5 more minutes, is it okay? All right, and then we can discuss after that. But it's very magnificent presentation.
Sure.
Amazing.
Can we move? Can we move?
Yeah, thank you.
Can we move the slides? Now, we go faster.
Sorry,
Next.
Forgive me.
Okay, next slide. This is what we call how actually we need to engage networking. Most important, we need to rethink. We need to come up with plan and strategy. Next. How do we succeed as a lawyer in this digital age and pending robotic age? Now, we are in the age of transition between digital, using information, using artificial intelligence, using what we call data, and before the robotic age at the end of 2050. So how do we succeed? That's the question. Probably we can discuss this after. But then next slide, please. This is very general information. We can always discuss this after this. But what future lawyers must do first, to develop the business using intelligence quality as well as intelligence. Then you must blend your marketing strategies from zero to something. Create your own brand. And after this, we have brand you. Put yourself promoting your legal website, for example. Manage your personal brand by using what we call having high reputation, good identity, and very complete information or profiling about your firm. Next. This is only a strategy. Communication as well as care. And now we're talking about human and technology comes together knowing, okay, and understand your market, your prospect, your client, and yourself. Okay, with all this combination, surely, okay, you communicate not only to your peers internationally, but to international global community. Next. And then, okay, this is just simply, okay, the strategy. Let's build a reputation, create an identity, raise your profile. This, okay, will equip you with future lawyering skills. Then, okay, you must reach out and try to relate, okay, your brand to the world in order to be highly reputed, highly what we call by having, okay, overall reputations of your law firms. Next. Next. Okay, this is, okay, how you want to do, okay, be successful in your legal marketings. Okay, all this one, okay, can be explained later on, but this is, okay, normal criteria, for example, to be successful in your legal marketing. I don't want to talk about this, probably, okay, something that, okay, can be discussed after this, how to embrace technology, for example, okay, how to embrace, okay, your full brand. Lobsters here, okay, refers to, okay, the power, the strengths of your legal firm, how to be truly human. Number 10, okay, I will discuss after this. Next. Now, okay, we are not talking about, okay, business to business anymore. We are talking about business to consumer anymore. Now, okay, we are in the era of, okay, human to human or human to robots. This is the situation now, okay, that must be understood by the future lawyers. Next. And as I said, okay, since we are in the stage of between digital, data, AI, and robotic life, then, okay, we need what we call certainty. What are those certainties, okay, that need to be look ahead? Then, okay, next. This is all the 12 certainties that I actually want to discuss with you all. But all these things actually relates to technological certainties. So you must know, okay, virtualization, you must know how to access big data, etc., etc. And most importantly, for law school, number 12, okay, we must have what we call gamification of educations. Education is no more traditional. We cannot, okay, having chalk and talk only. We must have games, kind of games, okay, to attract more students, okay, to know or to understand, okay, what's happening in this world. Next. Lastly, okay, this is, okay, as I mentioned, since we cannot traditionally relate ourselves as lawyers only, we must have what we call in the future or more years to come, other kind of legal practitioner in the sense of engineering, in the sense of technologies, etc., etc. Okay, probably, okay, one day you are no more as a lawyer per se. You are now, okay, a robot manager, a robot technician, okay, understand the law, services, the substance, process, as well as the technologies. Next. Okay, this is nothing, just, okay, try to relate examples, okay. Whereas, okay, this is the evolution starting from 2015 around the world. Now by 2045, now computer, AI, robots, holograms, intelligence is 1 billion times more powerful than human brains today. That's why you must able to utilize them. Next. And this is the Malaysian's experience. We are no more talks about robot if possible. We are now in the process of go back to the society, humanizing, okay, higher education. Of course, okay, when we humanizing the higher education, we use technology as tool, but not influenced by the tool itself, not influenced by technology. We must have, okay, our clear what we call institution, clear judgment, okay, because we are human. We always want to be a human. We don't want to be a robots. But then, okay, how to humanize, okay, our thinking, because we must have, okay, kinds of humans elements such as love, for example, affections, relationship, all these things. Next. Okay, this is our preparations, okay, in order to use, okay, technological advancements, okay, but humanizing our education, so then, okay, our young generation in Malaysia, for example, is well equipped with technologies, with information, digital, but at the same time, okay, we are still emphasizing on society's values, communities preparations, knowledge, or AKA what we call humanizing the young generation itself. Meaning to say, if I can conclude here, we are combining the element of technologies with the information that we have, and not to be a robotic 100%. Of course, we are dealing with robots, but we must at the same time humanizing, make people, our students, have a sense of humanities as a human, as a society, that we can do better than robots in the future. I think, next slide, the last slide. This is how you need to prepare yourself. Do not miss the opportunity as given by or mentioned by Dr. Wasis just now. Good lawyers not only knows the law, but must knows the judge as well, must know how to go ways around it, in order to win the case. Last slide, now, ask yourself whether you want to change your world or change the world. And most importantly, you must believe and keep doing what you are doing as a student, as a lecturer, for example. Keep dancing, follow what happens. Just not to change the world, but no, follow the world. What the world is happen now. Keep dancing, and then you will save. I think that's all. Thank you very much, everyone. And thank you for keep listening to me. It's about the future lawyers in the digital era. I think Dr. Wasis.
Thank you. That's great. Professor Jadi, sorry, thank you. This is a give applause, big applause, by Emoticon, I think. This is very, very excellent presentation, magnificent and very useful for us, of course. I got some prominent points from Professor Jadi, related to his presentation today. First, that maybe some people, they said, now we have like a new food, Professor, that we consume every day. What's that? Data. Data is very, very important now, and then utilizing the data easily, everything. So that's why we can maybe becoming like a competitive lawyer, great lawyer, everything. But one of the several points from you that I put into the top level of point is Malaysia experience. Be humanist, humanizing. This is very important. Deliver lecture today, and maybe we can discuss further in the QA session after this, because now we have still 3. Frankly speaking, Professor, I would like to let you know until maybe 1 hour we can discuss, but unfortunately we have a limited time. So after this, please welcome Professor Park, from South Korea, Yongsan University. Monitor and time for you, Professor. Thank you. Your voice, please. I think unmute.
Now, okay. Hello from South Korea. Assalamualaikum. It's really nice to see you in the morning. And here in Korea, we are just about to have a lunch. So it's a great time for me to share information and discuss in a nice panel with my dear friend, Professor Wasis.
Thank you.
I'm really honored to be here with the invitation and discussion with the Professor Eddie and Robert Hammer and Leona and JD. I just heard a very nice presentation. it was so insightful. I'll be learning a lot. Okay, Dr. Perkins, Yana. It's not really a nice pronunciation, but I really honored to be here and like to have a good, insightful discussion with everyone here. Now, I'd like to share the presentation material that I have. Do you have my presentation material? Can you see my presentation material?
Yes, please. Ibu Ika, please
Okay, so
share the
let me,
presentation.
but the second page I cannot go. So let me just, can you see the slide, the small one, small slide?
Okay. Ibu Ika, could you please to share the present? Okay, good. Processing.
What do I see now?
Hold on a second. So, wait a minute. Yeah. Okay,
Okay.
I think we
Thank you
can
very
see
much.
it now.
Sometimes, you know, the technology, we're talking about technology, but still technology is advancing, so we have to adjust. So this is me, and I am working in a place you can see here, and we have two campuses, Busan and Yangsan, and I'm a licensed attorney in New York. Now working in Yongsan University, and especially as a international relations, also as a Korean language part. Last week I was in Switzerland with the ICRC Red Cross, discussing about the gender equality, how to make an improvement, and how to make an improvement in a journal. And we all a lot talk about the digitalization. So in terms of ICRC, there is a building in front of ICRC is a UN. And so many people in the UN High Commissioner will also drop by and have a chat. And they also talk about how to make a globalization at the same time, digitalization, and AI is really helping digitalization, making or digitalization in a way. But there are also problems. So we'll be talking about those in my presentation. Please, next slide, please. Thank you. So we talked about the fourth revolution, and we talked about the MOOC and Bitcoin, and also the making an electronic car, drone. Those are the fourth revolution. And we are about to adjust, but fourth revolution is already passed. We already talking about industry 5.0 that Professor Zaidi just mentioned that Malaysia is going back to the era, humanizing the technology and making more human aspect into the society. And that is industry 5.0 that Japanese, they also brought up with the idea, making IT humanizing more than before. So next slide, please. Okay, here is the first robot lawyer, and this is Joshua. He made this application. Like you can see, he is standing and he's sitting on the kitchen, very clean. There are nothing much, just appliance. And why did he make this robot lawyer is that he wanted to solve the problem of parking ticket. You know, parking ticket in America, that's a big hurdle. You have to solve it. and everyone, including lawyer and judge, they get the parking ticket because there are so many places you go, but they don't have many places to park. So this is a first level lawyer. You can check it yourself with the do not pay. So this is a starting point that how do not pay started serving the people with the traffic ticket. And the percentage of winning of this do not pay is actually 65%. The reason is that people, although guilty, they still use this application to see how good this is. So he says, if those people are not using do not pay service in a bad way, average percent of winning is 80%. It's more than better than the human lawyers in general. So we can see that how the lawyer has to use this service in a way to win the case. Next page, please. So in this do not pay applications, they use the scope of service is traffic, and merely just filing the documents of immigration. And when you need the refund of the flight tickets, hotels, those are the helping scope of the do not pay. And starting to now is starting to sue people. Was not happened before, but now they started give service to sue actual human being. And number 5, the scope of the thing here is that there are big data and giving notice to the person how the law firm has used the personal data or the company has to use the personal data. They have to provide lots of notice to the individual. So they use this service to give notice, because if a company misses the notice to individual, they get fined. So this is kind of service, new kind of service using the lawyering. Lawyering now becomes part of in combination with the personal data too. This becomes a big part of lawyering. Okay. And next page, please. And now you see, this is startups, legal technical tech companies in 2016. We already have these many companies starting to making the applications for the law firm and also for the citizen in the area of law. Do you think it's fantastic or scary? What do you think? So, out of these companies, there are successors and failures. Let's go to the next page. Next page, please. Okay, so current use of AI assisting a law firm is Yakub Brain, although the Professor Zaidi already mentioned Legal Brain. There are many companies. Here are some companies that are mostly used and noticed. DocuBrain, Legal Brain, Litigate, Lawboost, and also Lexu, OnContact, OnBeat, iCert, Compass. Actually, the Compass, this one is to give a judgment. Judiciary using this application to pass down the judgment, meaning that judge, I'll talk about in depth, but the judge use this application, make a judgment, and just merely providing judgment without lawyer's assistance. So they're skipping the part of lawyer. So this is a scary part. Lawyer is maybe the percentage of the lawyer will go down or will go up. So we have to see how this application works. Next page, please. And also, in Korea, she is the first person who made the book using ChatGPT. And how many hours she spent to make this book? 30 hours. In 30 hours, she made this book, and the title is really interesting. Title is How to Find the Purpose of Life in 45 Ways. So she made this book in 30 hours using ChatGPT. How incredible it is. Now you can become a author in 30 hours very easily. So in Korea, Lexion, in Korea, there are 2 law firms majorly using the AI when they make a judgment or doing the lawyering. Sejong Law Firm, they use RPA, robot process automation. So basically, lawyers sit and they use robot to collect the data and make a contract. So including the will. So it is really become the work of a lawyer to assisting the robot in a way they collect the data. Also, Yulchon become the center of using the e-lawyering system. You know, in Korea, Kim Enjang is #1, and there's another Hwau and other law firms. Daewoo, Sejong, Yulchon, they are a little bit below, but with the help of AI, they are going up to the top. So AI is really changing the social framework of a hierarchy in law firm in Korea too. Okay, now going to the next page, please. Okay, so in Korea, we had the ALPA law competition. We have to think about why law firms are using AI now. In 2019, Korea had the ALPA law competition having AI in combination with a lawyer, AI in combination with a non-lawyer, actually physics major, and the actual lawyer in opposite. So this is the process they did it. They provided a problem. In a way, here contesting team and the search engine they use is a Google, Naver, which Koreans are mostly using, and Intellicon and Ulex and CIA, which is the application they have. So this is a given condition, and the score was all reviewed by the actual lawyer and judge, and the result came in 90-minute competition. Going to the next page, please. This is the how they did it. This is a picture, but sorry for the raw resolution. Going to the next page. So result came. The top 3 winners were all AI lawyers, not the human lawyers. So this is a reason why actually the law firm started using AI assistant. So we consider AI lawyer as an assistant for now because they cannot accept human lawyers are actually at the loss against AI lawyer. Okay, going to the next page. Now, the problem of AI lawyer that do not pay is actually went to the court. And then they said they become the problem. Some of the human lawyers, they brought up the question that AI lawyer is not licensed because it is unlicensed the practice of law claim. So that is why do not pay AI lawyer cannot go court in face. So that becomes the problem, and you will see in 6 months or so how this problem gets solved. And another problem of AI lawyer. Now I'm going to talk about the problem. failing the answers. Some of the answers they know perfectly well, but some of the answers they have a problem answering. And the limitation containment they have is also the problem. So going to the next page, please. So at this point, we have to think about what is AI system. So definition is this: any software that set of human-defined objectives where they interact, providing answer. They have to use three mechanisms. First, machine learning approach. Second, logic and knowledge-based approach. Number three, statistical approach. If they use in three combination, this is called AI system. Going to the next page, please. Next page, please. So here, you have to make a distinction between digitalization, automation, and AI. Digitalization is coming from manually, what has been done manually, what now machine does, that is called digitalization, right? So simply what I did with my hand, now doing by machine is a digitalization. Automation is something machine do things over and over again, that is automation. AI is the artificial intelligence using three mechanisms interacting with the human, giving answer. So this is a far different from mere digitalization, automation. So there comes from the problem. So next page, please. But besides the problem, citizens have now good opportunity. In the middle center, you will see the table. There are two ways of a differentiation and different aspect for citizen. The fee for the lawyer will go down. Maybe the use of AI may increase the price of a lawyer in a sense, but for citizen, because the lawyers are competing, there are two things will be increased dramatically. Consulting, it will be very easy for citizens to understand. Before, lawyers all talk their language. Lawyers talk lawyers' language. And citizens don't understand very much so. And AI will translate to natural language. So this is good for the citizen. The second is the legal writing. Even though you designate the counsel, you still have to provide your stories and in writing. So citizens don't know how to write in legal sense, right? Because it is a little bit different. And I'm not saying it's bad. It is merely different. The citizens are not trained to, and lawyers are trained to write in a sense. This is a certain area that you have to be trained that to get to their society. So in a legal writing, now AI can help to make a legal platform writing in a sense the court act their way. Lawyer also has to adjust to the system of a court system, and they are trained to write in court sense. So this is how AI can help. And what is blocking the AI to improve in a law area is lack of open data. Only the 2 to 3% of judgment are open data. I'm not sure of the Indonesian court open their judgment to the public. Korea now has to improve the openness to the citizen in terms of judgment. So it has improved more than 10%, and this will make a lot of change. Why legal tech could not improve? because of the low data, low open data. Going to the next page. And now for the judiciary, as Professor Wasis mentioned, the backlog is the problem. And now judiciary has really have a chance to save the time and energy, so they can improve their efficiency, speed up the process, especially in the aspect of just charging the fine and giving. AI can give advice whether this person will commit another crime next time. So based on the judgment of AI, and judge can make just remanding the decision. This is why the US in 17 states, they use ODR, online dispute resolution, without lawyer. So not intervened by the lawyer, they do make their own judgment with advice of AI. But another thing in a slight problem is abnormal judgment warning. So if the judgment is not fit to the standard, AI just pops up and say, bling, bling, this is not the typical judgment. You should give a typical judgment. And we have a problem. We are evolving, society evolving, and there is a new kind of judgment. If there is always the same judgment, why are we asking judge? We can just ask the computer. So this is the problem of, in a sense, so this is the part that we have to make an improvement. And next page, please. So this is actually the one chatbot wrote the lawyer comment. So when you go court, you have to make a statement, right? And chatbot made a statement for the lawyer, and this is perfectly fine. And they know all about the statement because court is very conservative, and you have to say exactly the same things when you want to argue, when you want to get what you want. So typical statement, and then the chatbot knows he can write the writing very easily. So this is a new thing now. Okay, and lawyer can get a assistant of the chatbot when they make a statement. They don't have to think. Just ask chatbot. Chatbot will make statement for the lawyer. The next. Okay, now comes the problem. 4 things. First, bias. Second, privacy. Third, data security. And fourth, this is in general. No change, advanced. Human is changing. AI is following the human change, but they are not advanced in a way. So this is AI always following the human, then really not necessarily advanced in a sense. So next page. So I'll talk about the bias first. This is a data first. Under the GDPR, profiling is usually used for the collection of the data, and they make automated decision making in when you have a profiling. So in this sense, they don't have a human involvement in when do the automated decision making. And you will see next slide what became the problem of it. So we go to the next page. Because they know the factor, which is emotional recognition. Even though we cannot, I should say I'm angry, I'm sad, I'm happy in a sense. AI can notice it without me saying I'm really sad, happy, those kind of. They notice our face, eye, body, face, voice, everything. Okay, going to the next page. Okay, so discrimination already said in 2019 survey, Amazon missed the result 31.4%. So actual the gap between correct answer and not correct answer is not really improved. In a sense, if you have a 30% error rate, what can you say? This is not really, you can reflect it, but Amazon, Kairos, IBM, Face, Microsoft, they all have, Microsoft have improved a lot, so they only have a 1.5% error rate. So this is depending on darker male, darker female, lighter male, so lighter female. So those have a lighter skin has a more favorable decision from the robot. Let's go to next slide. So this is a mugshot. They tried whether the person, actually the person he is a lawmaker, and because he's a darker skin, the AI noticed he's a criminal. As here, 28 lawmakers with mugshot were the people who have been arrested. So AI said he is a criminal, but actually he's a lawmaker. You know why he made this decision is because of darker skin. So this is a bias and AI mistake. Going to the next page. I only have 8 pages more. Okay, now she is a developer making algorithm in the AI, and she had a problem of error rate. So she made how can I make an improvement? And she changed the mask in a white mask, and the correction rate, matching rate become very much improved. And she couldn't understand why the white mask works better than the blank mask. So this is the algorithm problem with the color variety. Okay, and going to the next page, the same thing. Going to the gender. So in the gender shade, percentage of all error is even higher. IBM 34.4%. So they don't notice each gender has a specific typical character or not. So they just make accuracy really bad. Now going to the next page. Apricot, now in Korea, using the sexist algorithm, providing low rate credit card to the woman with the black skin. So this is the research that has been conducted, saying the Apricot has a high error rate in terms of sex, in terms of gender, and also. So this is the AI that we are facing, the error rate. So we have to fix this. And this is our future assignment, I guess. Okay, going to the next page. And also in Korean case, Iruda, in 2020, Iruda, she is a chatbot and very lovely in a sense. But she had a bias. So she made using vulgar and discriminatory racist comment when someone asks question. So they get fined really high. 1.3 million is a fine because they made a racist comment and through the chatbot. After this company is still making the improvement for the conversation because they want to make a chatbot in a way to provide more social service. So 2022, they conducted another survey and still making improvement, but need to be improved more. Okay, going to the next page. Okay, so this is how people are reacting. They want to stop using the Amazon face recognition so far because there are so many high rate of error, especially in a part of a deportation of immigrants. AI is not really favoring the immigrants, so that is the problem also we have to solve it. This is our assignment. Okay, and next page. Now, this is a platform in a scam. If you're looking at there are so many spam mails and also the phishing telephones also. So in Korea, they made the cheat site. If you type the account number or the telephone you receive, they will check whether this number is a scam or not. So this is a AI. This is the improvement the Korean company has made so far. But however, recently, actually yesterday, I also have received AI scam, AI phishing. Now they use phishing using the chatbot. So actually, they are making the family voice, which I really acknowledge very well. They make my kid voice, Professor Wasi's voice, exactly the same using the chatbot and sending me the message. I need the money, please, and I'm in a risk condition. So this is a new AI scam coming up. So we also have to solve the problem of AI used in a bad way. Okay, next, going to the next page. I'm almost done. Only 3 pages left. And thank you. So I like to just summarize a bit. We have 4 pillars. Now, one is IT advance. One is judiciary. One is citizen. And one is law firm. So 4 pillars, we are stretching each other, holding each other to make where to go. So in a way, I like to conclude it with where to go direction. Yesterday, Noam Chomsky mentioned chatbot has a problem of making and recognizing the truth. Truth in a chatbot is not recognized yet. So where do we have to go? 2 things, conscientious and consciousness. So we have the 2 things. This is a human difference from chatbot. We use consciousness and consciousness to improve our judgment towards truth. I hope this can provide direction for our future engagement with the chatbot. Still, AI is assisting us, but they will pass us. In that way, we have consciousness and conscientiousness. So we use 2 things to get to the truth more than before, which AI cannot reach to it yet. Okay, so this is the AI using in Korea and also the direction I'm thinking in the future. Thank you very much.
Thank you for Professor Park. Yeah, big applause again for the great presentation from Professor Park. This is my friends of mine, very close. Many times we discuss about this. Well, just like Professor Park said, yeah, I spot some prominent points. Yeah, we know that right now, indeed, yeah, some legal services, they already deliver their application like a do not pay. Yeah, you said this is even better than a human lawyer, because this very precise. Yeah, precisely they can win because the algorithm, yeah, the algorithm is very magnificent. But this still for the simple case, I think right now, yeah, trivial case, yeah, but not impossible in the near future will be for the complex and complicated case, just like Professor Jadi before said, yeah. But however, yeah, as like Professor Park said, yeah, AI, they still can make a mistake and then also can be manipulative. Yeah, so that's why the last but not least, there is a very, very good point, using consciousness. Yeah, using consciousness as a human to get the truth, justice. I think it cannot be replaced by the AI robot. Yeah. Okay, great. Oh yeah, forgive me, Professor Park. I forgot to read your CV briefly. I'm sorry. Yeah. So that's why for the next presenter, now we are going to Bapak Dr. Leona. Yeah, Dr. Iur. Dr. Iur means is graduated. Yura. Oh yeah,
Yura from
graduated.
German.
Yeah, graduated from German university. May I just briefly read it? Dr. Yura Leona Nanang Supriyatna, yeah, SHM Home, yeah, is now Dean of Faculty of Law, University Catholic Parahyangan, and then also many times he also as the lecturer in the army. Wow, yeah, that's amazing. I think his job experience, yeah, dealing with many state institution, not only army, also in the Ministry of Law and Human Rights. Yeah. Okay. All right. Now time and place for you, Dr. Leona. Thank you. I think 25 minutes, just like before. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Shalom, Om Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya, salam kebajikan. Rahayu. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for kind introduction, Mr. Wasis. First of all, please allow me to express my gratitude to Ketua Umum APPTHI, Profesor Dr. Edi Listiono, Head of STH Caritas Papua, Bapak Dr. Robert Hamar, and the best moderator, Mr. Wasis, thank you for the opportunity given to me.
Thank you, Prof.
I also would like to greet all the speakers, Dean of the UKM Law Faculty Malaysia, Professor Jadi Jaidi Hasim, Professor Park Joo-hoon from Yongsan University, South Korea, and Dr. Henricus Renjaan from the STIH Caritas Papua, and also deans and lecturers from the APPTHI, all the participants, and special all the students. It is really nice to meet you virtually. In today's presentation, I'm dividing the materials into 5 parts. Yeah, please, next. Yeah, the first introduction, I want to discuss what is artificial intelligence. The second, artificial intelligence application for the legal practice. And the third, the future of artificial intelligence and the law. And four, the influence of artificial intelligence to the legal profession. And 5, conclusion. Next. Introduction, I want to explain about artificial intelligence in the legal profession. Next. Okay. In this problem, there are 2 different perspectives. Artificial intelligence versus lawyer. The first perspective, the alarming headline and prediction of the artificial intelligence replacing lawyers have no doubt create discomfort for many attorneys already anxious about the future of their profession. Rise of the robo-lawyers. Here come the robot lawyers. Why hire a lawyer? Machine are cheaper. Army's expansion of lawyer replaced by cheaper software. And I want to say to everybody, a study in America was horrendous for the word lawyers because 20 lawyers who specialize in business laws to logic AI. Lawyers were challenged to settle the 5 non-disclosed agreements, which were the basis for the business contracts. The result of the above study indicate that logic AI has an accuracy rate of 94% compared to lawyers whose accuracy rate is 85%. And logic artificial intelligence resolve cases with 20 seconds. Yeah. While it takes lawyers an average of 92 minutes for the same case. Can you imagine? This is ironically, they are trained corporate attorney with experience in global law firm, international law firm. I think in the area of artificial intelligence technology can replace the work of lawyers. The first perspective. Next. The second perspective. Will artificial intelligence get rid of a lawyer? No. The answer, no. Lawyers won't be replaced by artificial intelligence. Why? Why lawyers cannot be replaced by artificial intelligence? The answer is artificial intelligence lacks intuition to make decisions about the unknown. Human lawyers really rely to experience and intuition to solve unknown problems and can make decisions. This is something computers can do right now. It's question, but that doesn't mean it is impossible. Next. What is artificial intelligence? There are many definitions for artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is the development and use of computer programs that perform tasks to normally require human intelligence. Yeah. Systems that think and act like humans, or they are capable to unsupervised learning. Technologies that use computers and software to create intelligent, human-like behavior. Cognitive computing and machine learning are generally interchangeable terms that all refer to how computers learn from data and adapt with experience to perform tasks. Artificial intelligence covers a gamut of technology from simple software to sentient robots and everything in between, and unavoidably includes both algorithms and data. Next. The second, artificial intelligence applications for legal practices. How artificial intelligence is reshaping the legal profession? Next. Artificial intelligence is having the profound effect on the practice of law. So artificial intelligence is more likely to aid than replace attorney in near terms. It is already being used to review contracts, find relevant documents in the discovery process, and conduct legal research. More recently, artificial intelligence has begun to be used to help draft contracts, predict legal outcomes, and even recommend judicial decisions about sentencing or bail. The potential benefits of artificial intelligence in the law are real. Yeah. It can increase attorney productivity and avoid costly mistakes. In some cases, it can also grease the wheels of justice into increase to the spirit of research and decision making. Next. Attorney are already using artificial intelligence and especially machine learning to review contracts more quickly and consistently, spotting issues and errors that many have been missed by human lawyers. For some time, algorithms have been used in discovery the legal process for identifying the relevant documents from an opponent in a lawsuit. Now, machine learning is also being used in this effort. Artificial intelligence is rapidly infiltrating to practice the law, like as technology assistant review, legal analytic to use big data, algorithms, and AI to make a prediction from or detect trends to large data sets, and legal bots. Bots are interactive online programs designed to interact with the audience to assist with a specific function to or provide customized answer to the recipient's specific situation. Next. The third, I want to talk the future of intelligent AI and the law. Yeah, I want to discuss impact of AI to the lawyer. Yeah, next. Artificial intelligence represents both the biggest opportunity and the other potentially the greatest threat to the legal profession since its formation. Yeah. The transformative impacts of artificial intelligence on legal practice will continue to accelerate going forward. Artificial intelligence will take over a steadily increasing share of law firm billable house, be applied to an ever-expanding set of legal tasks, and require knowledge and abilities outside the existing skill set of most current practicing attorneys. Next. Today, artificial intelligence represents an opportunity for law firm and an attorney to be a leader in efficiency, cost effectiveness, and productivity, but soon incorporation of artificial intelligence into practice will be a matter of keeping up rather than being a leader. Lawyers are using artificial intelligence in numerous ways. As a recent industry guide list the following current issues of artificial intelligence in law. For example, contract drafting and review, digital signature, contract management, legal and matter management, contract due diligence, expertise automation, legal analysis, task management, title review, and list abstract. Next. Next, please. The fourth, influence of artificial intelligence to the legal profession. Next. From the macroscopic aspects, artificial intelligence technology will profoundly change in operation mode of the legal industry itself. According to the current trend of technology and industry development, it can be predicted that there are likely to be some structural changes in the legal profession. First, in the low-level application field, the development of legal artificial intelligence technology is likely to eventually replace to work of most these legal practitioners. Next. Second, artificial intelligence can mix some humanoid behavior and work with the help of rules. With the strengthening of artificial intelligence, the standardization of law is likely to be completely replaced by artificial intelligence. The third, in the high-level application fields, artificial intelligence for complex scans can also assist to or even replace part of the work of the legal professionals, forming a new human-computer collaborative case processing module. And the handling of complex cases in a combination of a series of activities, some which might be participate or even replaced by artificial intelligence technology, so as to improve the overall efficiency. Next. 5, conclusion. I want to talk about justice. I want to talk about justice, fairness, perception, realities, and prediction. Next. Lawyer, law school, and artificial intelligence. What's the relationships? I think artificial intelligence represents both the biggest opportunity and potentially the greatest threat to the legal profession since its formation. And how will legal training and law school need to change to address the new realities of artificial intelligence-driven legal practice? How will artificial intelligence affect the competitive advance of large law firm versus small and medium sized law firm? I think we can discuss to this problem, this question. I think this is finished. Thank you, Mr. Wasis. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Ya, aku udah beli. Moderator.
Okay, sorry. Thank you. This is a great one. And big applause for our dean, Dr. Leona. Very systematically and then precisely. You are in the 25 minutes precisely. Good. May I conclude? He firmly concluded AI cannot be replaced by human lawyer. Means that it is not just merely the logic of algorithm, but the sense of human. The sense of human means that we also have what is the intuition? You said like that, and then this is very good for the discussion before, further discussion. And I think for the next speaker is the last one, the last one is Mr. George. Sorry. Hold on a second. Henricus, Henricus. All right. Dr. Henricus, I will read it, his CV before. He is graduated from the Faculty of Law, for the undergrad, Universitas Atmajaya Yogyakarta, and then the postgraduate master degree, in Faculty of Law, UGM, University Gadjah Mada. That's very famous right now, the prominent one, and doctoral program, in Universitas Gadjah Mada also, He is now the lecturer, full-time lecturer in STIH Caritas, and also he is the civil servant in the LL Dikti Wilayah 14 Papua, yeah. And then now as head of bureau, yeah, human right bureau in the Manokwari, yeah. Also many this kind of council, honor council in notary wilayah provinsi Papua Barat. Wow, if I read it, that's a lot of experience, yeah, of his job. Okay, I think time and monitor for yours is yours within 25 minutes ahead. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Wasis Sustitio, for having me here to participate in discussion about the future of lawyer in digital area. Good afternoon there, Prof. Edi Listiono, SHMH, Chairman APHTI, Associate Professor Jadi Saidi Hasim, Dean of the University Kebangsaan Malaysia Law. Prof. Park Jo-hoon, PhD, Yangsan University of South Korea, Dr. Iur Leona and Supriyatna SHMH, Dean of the University Catholic Parahyangan Law Faculty, and Mr. Dr. Robert Kerhammer, owner of STIH Caritas Papua, and participate. So I said thank you for invite me in afternoon, give my presentation about topic digital area. I would like to give share my opinion a trend topic lately. Yeah. I'm going to screen my presentation, and so I'm sorry. So I'm so sorry for Prof. Prof. Jo-hoon permission. I will to speak Indonesian in my presentation. Silakan operator.
Operator, next. Yeah.
Operator, back.
Yeah.
Back.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
Go ahead. To back. Yeah.
Okay.
Baik, para peserta sekalian, isu yang paling mungkin yang menjadi pendapat saya terkait dengan bagaimana lawyer ke depannya terkait dengan hadirnya artificial intelligence ini, bagi saya mungkin yang pertama kita lihat bahwa ke depan itu sudah pasti sebagaimana yang sudah disampaikan oleh para narasumber tadi terdahulu bahwa kecerdasan buatan itu akan mengeliminasi hampir semua profesi. Jadi kita tidak hanya hari ini kita bicara tentang bagaimana lawyer ke depan, tetapi tetap terbuka kemungkinan untuk profesi-profesi lain yang harus kita juga antisipasi. Nah, terkait ini kan kalau Bapak Ibu peserta kalau membaca bukunya Yuval Noah Harari dalam bukunya judulnya 21 Lessons for the 21st Century, dia mengatakan bahwa ke depan ini teknologi informasi seperti kecerdasan buatan itu akan menggantikan semua pekerjaan kita. Itu sudah diramalkan demikian, dan sebagai contoh kita melihat ke belakang di 2024 itu Fran Levy dari Massachusetts Institute of Technology Amerika Serikat dan Richard Demone dari Harvard University kan sudah dalam penelitian sudah mempublikasikan mengenai pekerjaan apa yang berpeluang untuk nanti mengalami otomisasi atau seperti yang terjadi saat ini. Dan kita melihat contoh yang sudah ada ini, kalau contoh misalnya kita lihat truk yang sudah mesin truk yang biasanya dikendalikan oleh manusia, ya saat ini kita lihat contoh ada pada di dalam situasi yang sekarang kan sudah dilakukan otomisasi ya. Jadi sudah tidak perlu lagi membutuhkan manusia. Ini kondisi yang saat ini, dan prediksi dari dua peneliti tadi bahwa 2024 kemarin dan di 10 tahun kemudian Google dan Tesla sudah mewujudkan itu. Ini kondisi yang terjadi hari ini. Sehingga menjadi pertanyaannya bahwa pekerjaan yang kita laksanakan hari ini, baik dalam segala macam profesi termasuk lawyer, itu kita tidak bisa menjamin bahwa pekerjaan itu akan kita laksanakan atau kita akan buat di masa datang. Itu sebagai pengantar yang perlu kita refleksi bersama sebagaimana disampaikan oleh teman-teman narasumber tadi. Baik, saya melihat dari sisi kita di Indonesia saat ini seperti apa terkait dengan hadirnya artificial intelligence ini. Kan pertama kita telah melalui masa pandemi dan kita berada dalam situasi bagaimana penyelesaian perkara, baik itu perkara perdata maupun perkara pidana saat selama masa COVID, dan sampai saat ini sudah mencoba untuk menerapkan apa yang disebut dengan online dispute resolution itu, ya. Jadi saya setuju dengan sampaikan oleh Prof. Liona tadi bahwa bagaimana kita melihat lawyer ya berhadapan dengan artificial intelligence. Sebenarnya ini yang perlu dicermati baik kita di Indonesia, di mana saya melihat bahwa penyelesaian sengketa online atau ODR ini, online dispute resolution ini kan walaupun dalam praktek akhir-akhir ini kita lebih banyak melihat pada penyelesaian di luar pengadilan, tetapi dan itu sudah termuat dalam kita punya undang-undang tentang arbitrase, penyelesaian sengketa dan arbitrase, itu sudah dipraktekkan itu. Cuma kan yang menjadi tantangan adalah bagaimana dengan berperkara di pengadilan, itu juga yang litigasi, itu juga menjadi catatan yang perlu dihadapi oleh para lawyer kita. Kita juga punya kekurangan dalam regulasi yang mendukung itu juga menjadi catatan bagi kita, walaupun di level yang paling rendah sudah ada peraturan Mahkamah Agung yang memang ini sangat eksidental ya, menyikapi situasi COVID kemarin, sehingga itu bisa dijadikan dasar dalam penyelesaian sengketa online kemarin di masa COVID. Nah, itu satu catatan PR yang menjadi isu yang mungkin dilihat ke depan. Paling tidak kita menerima kehadiran dari artificial intelligence, tetapi di satu sisi kita harus negara juga hadir untuk memberikan dukungan dari sisi regulasinya. Saya pikir itu isu yang penting untuk kita lihat bersama ke depan. Next. Ya, terkait dengan pengertian artificial intelligence, saya pikir tadi sudah secara detail tadi sudah disampaikan oleh Prof. Liona tadi, sudah cukup. Next saja. Dengan komponen-komponennya, bagaimana AI bekerja itu sudah, saya pikir itu sudah dijelaskan. Poin yang terakhir, bagaimana challenge-nya, kunci challenge artificial intelligence itu sebenarnya poin terakhir itu di legal concern ini, bagaimana kita negara hadir untuk memayungi regulasi, harus ada untuk memayungi mengantisipasi ini ke depan. Ini catatan untuk kita mendukung poin pertama yang tadi disampaikan di presentasi sebelumnya. Silakan lanjut. Next. Nah, bagi saya menjadi pertanyaannya, artinya challenge bagi lawyer saat ini ya terkait dengan artificial intelligence ke depan ini seperti apa. Nah, bagi saya tantangannya, jadi saya melihat kalau bicara tentang ODR atau online dispute resolution, baik di sisi penyelesaian sengketa di litigasi ya, pengadilan, ya, court ya, maupun non litigasi, sebenarnya hal yang paling penting adalah bagaimana menjadi tantangan adalah bagaimana seorang pengacara itu bagian dari penegak hukum yang dalam menangani perkara atau klaim ini kan memperjuangkan kebenaran material dan formil, sebenarnya itu yang menjadi tantangannya. Kadang-kadang kalau apakah AI art intelligence tadi ya, artificial intelligence tadi itu mampu untuk bisa mendukung tadi bagaimana seorang pengacara bisa mendapatkan satu kebenaran material dan formil terhadap klaim yang dalam membantu klaimnya untuk mencari keadilan seperti itu atau memperjuangkan haknya. Ini satu tantangan. Nah, ini persoalan yang mungkin harus didiskusikan. Apa bisa artificial intelligence bisa menjamin itu atau tidak, itu pertanyaan. Yang kedua adalah bagaimana hubungan lawyer dengan klien. Itu sangat penting sekali. Bagaimana seorang klien ingin terbuka tentang kasus yang dihadapi seperti itu. Dia dibatasi dengan jarak dan hanya menggunakan teknologi dan segala macam. Apakah kepercayaan itu bisa terjamin atau tidak ya dalam hubungan antara lawyer dengan klien itu suatu tantangan yang harus disoroti, yang harus kita lihat bersama dan kita diskusikan. Yang berikut adalah kita bicara tentang akses keadilan, bahwa kondisi masyarakat kita, ya, kita ada masyarakat miskin, masyarakat tidak mampu, itu kan asas yang mendasari seorang lawyer adalah dia pro bono ya, di pasal 22 ayat 1 Undang-Undang Nomor 18 tentang advokat, lalu pasal 4 huruf F Kode Etik Advokat itu juga memang mewajibkan seorang advokat untuk membantu ya orang-orang miskin yang tidak mampu. Pertanyaannya, kondisi orang miskin, orang tidak mampu ya, dia dituntut untuk berhadapan dengan artificial intelligence. Nah, seperti apa? Ini menjadi persoalan, menjadi tanda tanya untuk kita diskusikan bersama bagaimana solusinya, sehingga mereka benar-benar mempunyai akses keadilan itu, dan hubungan antara lawyer dan klien itu juga ya bisa terjalin dengan baik. Aspek kemanusiaan itu juga menjadi penting di dalam proses bagaimana lawyer jika memang alternatif ikut di dalam arus artificial intelligence, ya itu konsekuensi yang harus dihadapi, dan ini perlu kita diskusikan ke depan. Lalu next, selanjutnya. Oke, selanjutnya ya. Nah, bagaimana respon lawyer terhadap artificial intelligence ke depan? Sekarang kembali kepada lawyer. Istilahnya kalau the future lawyer, ini kan apa sih yang menjadi pilihan dia ke depan? Apakah dia ikut di dalam artificial intelligence ya, arus yang begitu kuat saat ini, ataukah dia lebih memilih menjadi useless class? Itu kan juga jadi satu tanda tanya juga kan buat kita. Artinya bahwa seorang lawyer kalau tidak menyesuaikan diri dengan arus artificial intelligence, maka dia akan menjadi ya useless class. Useless class itu seperti orang yang ya tidak berguna ya, orang yang tidak bermanfaat, tidak apa-apa. Ya, itulah kondisi yang perlu diantisipasi oleh seorang lawyer. Sehingga kalau menurut saya, suka tidak suka, lawyer harus mulai menyesuaikan diri, karena prinsipnya adalah artificial intelligence adalah alternatif ya, alternatif. Untuk itu bagi saya bagaimana seorang lawyer ke depan adalah dia memperkuat kemampuan pengetahuan ya, pemahaman mengenai teknologi informasi ya, digital communication segala macam, dia harus menyiapkan itu. Kedua, punya kompetensi teknologi informasi, internet connection dan cyber security itu juga penting juga dalam mendukung itu. Nah, lalu yang paling penting adalah menjunjung tinggi aturan hukum. Ya, etika baik di era industri 4.0 dan 5.0 itu sekarang yang kita hadapi ya di masa yang akan datang. Jadi bagi saya ini penting, isu ini menjadi penting, dan bagaimana sikap seorang lawyer ke depan khususnya kita di Indonesia. Dan yang paling penting adalah dukungan dari regulasi dari kehadiran negara untuk memberikan dukungan regulasi untuk bisa menjalankan itu. Itu satu catatan yang perlu diskusi, dan kesimpulan saya dari apa yang telah dipaparkan bagi saya, artificial intelligence itu menurut saya itu tidak dapat menyaingi kemampuan berpikir kita manusia, ya sudah pasti, baik seorang lawyer ya maupun profesi lain dalam mengerjakan aktivitas yang apalagi lawyer ya terkait dengan hukum, itu kan yang paling hukum yang sifatnya fundamental ya, itu sangat artinya dia tidak bisa melebihi kemampuan kita manusia, karena memang artificial intelligence kan berangkat dari manusianya juga gitu, program manusianya juga. Yang kedua adalah artificial intelligence ini kan sebagai alternatif ya di masa depan. Jadi lebih kayak membantu, kalau memang kita di dunia profesi ya pasti profesi lawyer pasti kan lebih efektif ya, praktis, sehingga paling bisa memberikan kemudahan kepada seorang lawyer, itu sudah pasti. Dan yang ketiga, mungkin di negara-negara lain tadi disampaikan oleh beberapa narasumber sebelumnya, ada Prof. Iur dari di Jerman menyampaikan juga, di sana juga sudah, dan mungkin di Korea dan di Malaysia ya sudah praktek, dan kita Indonesia paling tidak kita melihat bahwa keberadaan artificial intelligence ini tidak perlu dianggap sebagai ancaman atau sesuatu yang menyulitkan posisi kita ya, tetapi artificial intelligence sebenarnya memberikan peluang dan ruang untuk sebenarnya membantu para lawyer ya, para profesi-profesi, baik itu lawyer maupun konsultan ataupun profesi lainnya. Saya pikir demikian. Okay, I realize my time is up and I finished there. And thank you for providing me for this talk. And thank you, Mr. Dr. Wasito. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, great. Dr. Henricus, yeah. This is kind of challenging and inspiring, yeah, for us, the discussion. But maybe I'd like to just a bit translate for especially for the Korea participant, yeah, and also Professor Park, yeah. Dr. Henricus, yeah, I think delivered the idea, yeah, the idea dealing with regards to AI and lawyer, yeah. So this is important to take into account for us, yeah, because we not only talking about we are not only talking about AI and human as a personal, yeah, just like Professor Jadi before said, yeah, in the future, yeah, maybe legal services, yeah, they're not only dealing B2B, B2C, but human to human and human to robot, yeah. This is very important. I think the point from Dr. Henricus, we also need to talk about society, yeah, access to justice, yeah, because we realize, especially in Indonesia in particular, yeah, we still have a lot of poor people, yeah, how to help assist them to get also the sophisticated devices from AI, yeah, who support, yeah, legal services. I think this is very important, yeah, because in the conclusion, we can say AI robot will be just a part of legal services, put them into just become an assistant, not, yeah, to support human lawyer, not to be a master, not to be a master. This is a very good idea from Dr. Henricus, yeah. I think now we have done all presenter. Now we will go through into the discussion, yeah. What time is it now? 11:25. I think we can have 30 minutes, yeah, for the discussion. Okay. Maybe beside that, you can raise hand in the monitor, but also maybe some of you can give the note in the chat room, yeah, and then I will read it out. Okay. Bernard Horkus. Okay, there is a Bernard Horkus. Let me give the opportunity for the 3, yeah, participant to ask, yeah. Okay, Bernard, and then another one, maybe another for the next question. And also, if you want it, you can jot down in the chat room, yeah, in the chat room. Okay, and maybe meanwhile we are waiting for the others, yeah. Mr. Bernard, yeah, you can give us the question, yeah, just address to whom you want to give the answer, yeah. Today we have 4 presenter, very outstanding presenter, very good, yeah. Thank you. Go ahead. Your question, please. Mr. Bernard. Oh, disconnected.
Okay, thank you for.
Oh, yeah.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, sure. But
Okay.
on and off. Yeah, okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Thank you. Thank you very much for the chance given to me. The first, I want to say that this moment is very important to us about the topic future lawyer in digital. So I want to ask to Prof. Jadi.
Prof. Jadi, okay.
Prof. Jadi from faculty of from Malaysia.
Ya, kebangsaan Malaysia. Okay.
Okay. So my questions is a simple questions.
Yeah. What? Sorry, your voice, please. Sorry, I think should be unmute first. It is unmute, please. Halo,
Pak
halo.
Bernard masih di mute, Pak Bernard masih di mute.
Ya, Pak Bernard di ya, oke, ya, oke, lagi diulang.
Okay, that is my questions is sorry, this my questions is how have a legal system effect in environments, societies, and economies, and then how can a legal system better enable our society? So that is my questions. Thanks.
Iya. Kalau boleh saya inikan, jadi pertanyaannya bagaimana legal system terkait dengan lingkungan dan lingkungan dan ekonomi.
Ya.
Gitu ya. Bagaimana legal system terkait ini lingkungan dan ekonomi dalam kaitannya tentu kaitannya dengan AI atau bagaimana?
Iya, iya.
Ya,
dengan
AI gitu ya. Oh iya.
Ya.
Oke. Terima kasih Pak Bernard dari STIH Caritas. Mungkin ada lagi?
You're very welcome.
Ya, thank you. Erenus Haroko. Ya, ini dari Papua juga kayaknya ya. Silakan Pak Erenus. Ya, silakan. Ke siapa?
Halo.
Ya, ditujukan ke siapa? Atau mau ke semua pembicara mungkin?
Okay, thank you for the chance is given to me.
Yeah.
I want to ask my question to all of the speakers.
Okay, kepada semua ya. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Go ahead.
We know that a lot of people have no words. And this is a big problem for many nations, especially Indonesia right now or today.
Okay, good.
AI is predicted will replace human in many words.
Okay.
I think this is condition will create chaos in our living.
Yeah.
So I want to ask that how to anticipate this reality.
Good.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Great question. Okay, this is for all presenter ya. Oke, ada lagi? Satu lagi? One more? One more question maybe. Let me check in the room, chat room. No question. Okay, we can first, yeah. Okay. Profesor Jadi, for the first question, tadi sudah mendengar dari Bapak Bernard dari Papua ya, Caritas Papua. Bapak sudah dapat poinnya? Jadi, alright, oke. Silakan dijawab dulu, Bapak, sambil menunggu yang lain. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Bapak Bernard.
Bernard, yeah.
He said, okay, this is a very simple question, but a simple question normally very difficult to answer.
Yeah, right.
Because we not talk about the legal instrument itself. We are talking about the legal system. We are talking about the ecosystem, which is bigger in dimensions. So how then this legal system may affect the people, the environment, the society, the community, and the economy, probably in terms of in relation to artificial intelligence. So memang betul, it is true that to certain extent what we have now in the future will affect our life. Everything will be replaced by technology, will be replaced by robot. But all this system, robotic system, for example, normally is very high standard system, and to certain extent, not all people may access in the term of justice for law, towards the system. So then, how? And then, of course, there are many answers. But now, it's not a question of how this legal system affects all these elements, but how should be related to on how we should face the challenges while facing this what we call these elements. Because we cannot run away from life. This is in reality not all are rich, as mentioned by Pak Ernest just now. Sometimes we belongs to the poor community. Not all will access into what we call all these what we call good things. So then, with regard to that particular questions, I may answer in a simple term, saying that it is you to ready. If let's say you here belongs to future lawyer, as I mentioned in my slides just now, regardless of whatever elements that you are facing during the technological or during the digital era, but you must ready, you must face it. Of course, now you are student, for example. Let's say we are talking about student now. Students must equip themselves with all the technological information, get use of it, as mentioned by Prof. Jung just now, Prof. Park Ho Jun. There are many what we call artificial intelligence process, as well as scam, as well as even ChatGPT is now being played or being used by students in order to access into whatever things in their life. But then back to the students, back to the lecturers, whether they want to use technology or not. If they can use this technology, I think they are ready enough. Because we cannot change legal system in one day. The legal system actually is a process since long time ago, and evolve into the futures. But we always say, this legal system normally give us something good, good for the society, so that the society can regulate themselves. But then again, legal system will not look into individual students, not to see individuals. They will see the whole community. If you can catch up, if you, for example, just ignore, remember the word tunnels that I mentioned in our first slide. If you do not want to explore what then at the end of the tunnel, you are nowhere to go. You will stay behind. That's the problem. Don't blame the legal system, because at all time the legal system may affect society's life, may affect the community. But ask again yourself, what you can contribute, what you should do in order to be adventurous, in order to cater all the necessities, all the challenges faced in the future technological era. That's the first thing. Since I'm talking here, I think the second question also related to this issue, because you know that Pak Erna said now what happened to us? Everything now being replaced by robots. What should we do then? We are left behind. All things done by robot now. That's why I said robot, of course, is a creature. It's created by the human being. We chip in, we put data. Then this robot AI, for example, can what we call come up with a decision. We are the one who put the data into the robots chips, for example. Then they're able to do something for us or assist us. But it doesn't mean in the future robot will replace us 100%, especially in the legal system, especially in judiciary, in decision making, because what things not existed in robot is, as I said, humans' feelings, the humanizing factors. When we, for example, human decide something, beside all data information that gathered by us, there must be hunches. Hunches is our experience, our experience, our livelihood experience, our feelings. That feeling probably influence that decision making. Robot may decide something on behalf of us, but it is not 100% accurate and able to justify the answer. But we, for example, beside the information that we gathered, it is influenced by emotions. Of course, the emotions going to be good or not good. But with the knowledge that we possess, I believe that all the judges in anywhere around the world will consider good elements only. That's why when we talk about humanizing, what we should do now is to improve. If in the case of docent, in the case of universitas, we must improve graduates' employability. As I mentioned earlier, we are not talking about study law to be a lawyer, not necessarily. But you want to do something more, much better than having a legal firm by itself. Probably you involved in entrepreneurship, offering service as mentioned by other speakers just now. Extend the idea of what you want to offer. Remember the words global lawyering services just now. You not only offer what we call decision legal advice to your community, but with the technology you may offer your legal advice to international or global community. That's what robots may not able to do, because robotics normally the nature is more what we call domestics, because it was programmed to have domestics elements only. But we are creative. We are given by Allah Subhanahu wa Taala, for example, a creative innovation mind. So then don't limit ourselves. So then I think other speakers also want to add more. For me, Dr. Wasis, that's my answer for the time being. Sure.
Okay, thank you. Very good. That's great answer. And for the next, maybe start from Professor Park. Yeah. In the same question, because this is the critical question. Yeah, I think replacing the job career of human. Okay, please, Professor Park. Unmute, please. Your voice. Could you please yeah, push your button and unmute. Unmute. Okay.
Now it
Okay.
works. Yeah,
All right.
I keep pressing it. It didn't work. Sorry. For the AI, so far is assisting human. We fear that AI is going to take over. Like we are using freezer, we are using cell phone. While you are listening this presentation, you also want your cell phone as an assistant to work for you. So you constantly watching cell phone to check how's my assistant answering my request. So it's the same in the legal field. And the lawyer, as I talked about, that there are 4 strings: citizen, law firm, judiciary, lawyer. There are 4 strings. They will be pulling their direction to what they want. But mostly, law is a part of social norm, so it will not go beyond social norm. So conscientiousness, those 2 are the method to head to the truth. If ChatGPT or any of the maybe Microsoft Sydney would not reach to the truth we want, there will be constantly used as an assistant only. But we expect that AI to be improved in a way they can solve the bigger problems. Actually, the human has a lot of problems. We all have to come together. We have to go Mars to have new sources. We have to solve the climate change. Those things we can do more using the AIs. Human has a certain limitation, depends on the cognition, depends on the finance, depends on the bias I have. So those things, I think AI can a little bit improve ourselves by giving us a neutral sense. So altogether, despite of any nationality, we can do work together to solve the more bigger problems, maybe also to the legal sense. Maybe law firms can do more for the poor people, and everyone in a society need a fair chance to. So in that sense, AI can help. Maybe the student with no access to the education, AI can help, and those kids also have a bigger chance reaching to the top using the AI. So AI is in a sense, first they are making standardization of the society, because there are many people not given the fair chance, and then we'll have to to solve the more bigger problem we all together have. I think we all have opportunity with the AI. So good luck to all of you. Maybe we'll have a bigger chance in the future. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Next, Dr. Leona.
Okay, thank you. I want to answer the question from Mr. Eranus and Mr. Sian. Yeah. When AI replace human work, then the possibility that will happen is increasing number of employed people. Yeah. So how do we solve it? Yeah, we must create a friendly relationship with AI. the government must continuously develop the people and society to be able to adjust to technological advances. Yeah. Therefore, all humans should be able to use technology. The state must also provide to support. Yeah. In addition, Indonesian law must continue to adjust to AI development so that there is no legal vacuum. For example, all activities must be integrated with artificial intelligence, like agriculture must be conducted with technology. And please allow me to answer the question from Mr. Samuel Siahaan, Horas. We are currently changing the curriculum with the addition of IT development. Yeah. As for now, there is a course of subject on artificial intelligence at the Faculty of Law Parahyangan Catholic University. We are also in cooperation with one of the legal startup company in Indonesia, which is Hukum Online, to develop artificial intelligence, especially in law. Yeah, you know, Hukum Online is very, very good in Indonesia. I think the next time, same with Algic in America. I hope. Yeah, the curriculum is now being evaluated to be improved and adjusted to the digital era. I have experience as a lawyer for 32 years. Yeah, of course I have a law firm. I have a building. Yeah, but no, 5 years ago I have a building law firm, but no, we need no building. Yeah, I have an office, but the virtual office. Yeah, this is real. Yeah, you know, there are many startup companies developing artificial intelligence equipped with intuition, equipped with justice passion, like human being. Can you imagine? Yeah, the next year. Yeah, and the job of lawyer just submit case to court and by online. Can you imagine? It is the real situation. The next time. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Wasis. This is problem.
Okay.
Our problem, I think.
Right,
Yeah.
right, yeah. That's very intriguing answer. That's very good, yeah. And maybe the last one, Dr. Hendrik.
Baik, ya.
Want to
Baik,
answer?
terima kasih. Terima kasih atas pertanyaannya untuk Horuk ya, Horuk Kubun bersaudara. Ini agak darah Jepang itu Pak, Horuk.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Baik, saya lebih melihat seperti ini. Tadi saya pikir sudah disampaikan oleh narasumber sebelumnya, presenter sebelumnya sudah cukup jelas bagaimana persoalan-persoalan ekonomi, ya, lingkungan yang kita hadapi. Prinsipnya adalah bahwa pastikan sengketa-sengketa hukum akan lahir dari sana semua bidang-bidang itu, dan paling tidak kehadiran artificial intelligence ini sebenarnya dia hanya sebagai alternatif, ya, alternatif. Jadi bagi saya ke depan itu artificial intelligence dan lawyer ini sebenarnya mungkin hari ini kita bicara ya dalam konteks versus, ya, berhadapan dan berlawanan dan melihat. Tapi kalau semua itu dipersiapkan baik ke depan, itu kan dia jadi mitra sebenarnya. Artificial intelligence sebenarnya mendukung pekerjaan lawyer itu. Apa yang tidak bisa dilakukan oleh lawyer, ya bisa dilengkapi kehadiran artificial intelligence untuk mengisi kekosongan itu sebenarnya. Jadi saya pikir dari pembicara dari Prof. Saidi tadi, ya, bahwa kita mahasiswa hukum saat ini mindsetnya harus dibangun ke sana, ya. Ingin menjadi lawyer, mindsetnya harus dibangun ke sana. Karena kita akan masuk tahun emas ya nanti. Itu kita Anda adalah pelakunya seperti itu. Nah, ini yang harus kita sama-sama berpikir ke depan, dan kita di dunia kampus harus mempersiapkan itu. Saya pikir itu, Pak Dr. Wasito. Terima kasih.
Baik, Pak Dr. Hendrik, ya. Ini ada ingin bertanya, ya. Kita buka satu sesi lagi, ya. Selain itu juga ada beberapa question di chat room, ya. Ibu Tuti, ya, Ibu Tuti. Go ahead, please. Raise your question.
Terima kasih, moderator. Mohon izin saya bisa memakai bahasa Indonesia.
No problem. Ya, tidak masalah, tidak masalah.
Terima kasih. Baik, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Selamat siang. Perkenalkan, saya Tuti Ahmud. Saya dari Usia Karitas Papua semester 6. Di sini saya mau menanyakan terkait dengan artificial intelijen atau kecerdasan buatan manusia seperti itu. Nah, yang saya ingin tanyakan, bagaimana dalam penyelesaian perkara bisnis ke depannya dengan era yang sekarang lagi maju-majunya seperti itu. Baik, pertanyaan ini saya lemparkan kepada narasumber yang mana yang menjawab. Itu saya tidak bisa menyebutkan satu persatu. Mungkin begitu, moderator. Terima kasih. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam. Mungkin buat semua, ya. Baik, Ibu Tuti, ya, just ask for all the presenter, ya. Maybe it's just like a similar question before, ya, deal with the how AI can give like a solution, resolve the problem, but particular in business in the next future, ya. Ini nanti dijawab dengan yang lainnya dulu. Di sini ada Heri, sebentar, Pak Rahman. The future of lawyer in the digital era. I have a question and I want to ask to all. How about the solution regarding each country that we have different habit, ethical mindset, culture, and then also trust and collaboration? I think this is kind of a worry, in dealing with the AI, because we have a different condition. Ini ada suara, Pak. Tolong panitia. Okay, and then also we have from the question from Heru Sutanto. Yeah. Hello to all speakers. My question is, the presence of AI technology will indeed be able to help all human needs. Then what is the monitoring or control system for this AI? Yeah, who offers this or control this AI technology? Nah, itu ya pertanyaan. Jadi 3, ini pertanyaan terakhir dan memang ditujukan. This is the last question for all presenter. Before closing this session, this seminar, maybe respectively start from the Professor Jadi. You want to answer this question, and then after that, Prof. Park and Dr. Leona and Dr. Hendrikus. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Dr. Wasis. I try to make it simple as possible. When we talk about artificial intelligence, it is actually not reflective to one particular countries. This is global phenomenon.
Okay.
About technology, it happened around the world. So we then needs to adapt ourselves with that global phenomenon. Not the global phenomenon try to adapt us locally.
Yes. Okay.
So that's right.
Yeah, upside down. Yeah. All right.
When we talk about culture, for example, when we talk about habit of the society, that one comes later, because the technology don't care about who you are and where you come from. Because the idea of the technology itself is to what we call deliver the data, the informations, the help, the aids, in terms of devices, in terms of robot or whatever. So then, the solutions actually come from we here as people. Remember, last slide, when we ask, whether you want to change the world, world changing you. The question goes back to you. Asking yourself, where you want to go. If you want to stay, then you left behind. But if you want to try to adapt yourself with the technology, whoever you are, whether you are from Malaysia, from South Korea, from Malaysia, then you have no choice. You go and proceed, go and enjoy the adventure.
Oh, that's great. Great.
Number two, who
answer.
Who controls and who regulates? This is tricky questions. Because as I said, we have international law. International law try to govern us in terms of conventions, in terms of international regulations. I quite hesitate. Saya agak risau. Agak risau.
Yes.
When we try to come up with at the international level, what happened actually when we give power, authority to this international organization that invented this innovation to control, to regulate robot. Actually, in their mind, they will control us, the whole community, the whole people in this world. Can you see or not? That fear, because regulation is what we call man-made law. Is the law that drafted by man to control, of course, robot. But when you control robot that serve something to the people, you are indirectly control the people in that particular continent as well. This is quite dangerous. So far, when we talk about robotics regulation, it is more national based. It's not about to control the robot. It's more on regulations that this robot follow certain SOP, certain procedures. Not the law that control robot, that control humans. Not at the international level, but it's more towards mappings. It's quite mapping how to control the data, to what extent that particular data can be enhanced and can be shared. And then probably most or worst situation is how many people should be obstructed from accessing the data, because when you want to come up with the technology, that technology actually belongs to certain people. It is whether government able to control the data that contributed by these people, or how. That's the issue. If the government want to control all data, people are not happy. Normally people are not happy because for them, having this artificial intelligence is not just an innovation, but this is business. Why are doing robot, for example, to help people? They want to sell this robot to help people. You must pay for it. But government normally wants everything, because this probably related to military, which is quite dangerous. There's a conflict. So that's why it's a good study in the future, probably how to control this artificial intelligence at the national level as well as at the international level, because it affects us here in Indonesia, Malaysia, as well as in the global phenomenons. It's a good study, Dr. Wasis. Probably
good, great,
probably do more study research on this.
Right.
Only my opinion. I'm so sorry if that opinion not so close. Not, right?
That's very good opinion. Mr. Heru, you hear that? Maybe there is another seminar, maybe about that kind of regulation, and who control.
To add one more.
One minute. Yes.
Professor Pap just now, when we talk how this thing happened, it is about the civil liability or criminal liability done by this robot. When this artificial intelligence, for example, because there's one research done by my students, when we talk about the liabilities, liabilities done by artificial intelligence.
That's-
Who bear the
That's the
responsibility?
point.
Because robot
Yep.
cannot be imprisonment. You cannot send robot to the prison. There's no point.
Yeah,
So who bear the
that's the point, right?
Then,
Responsibility.
then it's subject
Liability.
to issues or cases that that discussed by Prof. Park just now. Okay, there are many issues, cases, for example, in the court saying that the liability should be on the manufacturers, the innovators who create the robot, or probably to a certain extent, there must be a certain responsibilities based by the agencies who create the innovation, and which is subject to further discussion as well. Because
All right.
different we come up with different analogy in treating these robots. Right?
Yeah. Okay, that's great. Yeah, liability. That's the point. Another next, maybe Professor Park.
Okay, also very nice and finer discussion issue topic we are talking about, and very important. I was thinking about maybe AI is making international standard, like we are eating same McDonald's menu in the world, no same McDonald's menu, every society has it. But thing is that sometimes in India they have a vegetarian McDonald's menu. So diversity, we have to talk about openly to put into the AI standard. Otherwise, low society is very conservative. There will be very similar to international standard. So putting into those areas, we have to talk about the diversity in a sense. We open the discussion on the diversity, how we can not make a standardized, putting more emerging voices of many countries into those AI standard. And especially for those, Korean ministry is enforcing the elementary school student to learn coding as a mandatory course to give more opportunity to everyone in the society. If they have missed, also the university is offering coding as a mandatory course for them to make application using just open source GDP, easy to make an application nowadays. So diversity is our voice for the future. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so answer maybe from Dr. Leona.
Thank you. I would like to add answer from Professor Jaidi. Beside the law and the government, who is the control? Yeah. The thing is, the one who can control the artificial intelligence is ourselves, human. Yeah. Therefore, we must have to good relationship with the artificial intelligence. Yeah. Because artificial intelligence is also a tool of achieve human desires. Yeah. So we must be able to control it, I think. Thank you.
Okay, good. And the last one, Dr. Hendrik.
Baik, terima kasih. Saya mau mengatakan bahwa kalau khusus untuk sengketa bisnis, sebenarnya kalau dalam di konteks kita di Indonesia sebenarnya itu yang paling istilahnya yang paling dekat ya dengan penerapan artificial intelligence itu, karena memang suka tidak suka sengketa bisnis ini kan tuntutannya ke sana, dan saya pikir itu pun kembali kepada para pihak sendiri ya dalam penyelesaian sengketa bisnis itu, dia menggunakan pendekatan apa ya. Karena seperti saya sampaikan tadi bahwa itu kan artificial intelligence ini kan alternatif ya, dan ini melekat pada merupakan pilihan ya bagi seorang lawyer. Jadi sehingga saya mengatakan bahwa perkembangan artificial intelligence itu memang tidak bisa kita pungkiri bahwa itu akan berkembang di semua negara dan itu menjadi tren ke depan. Tetapi seperti disampaikan oleh kita tidak punya pilihan. Tetapi bagi saya, walaupun kita tidak punya pilihan, negara pun tidak punya pilihan, tetapi lawyer punya alternatif gitu, karena itu kan suatu pendekatan yang digunakan oleh seorang lawyer seperti itu dalam penyelesaian sengketa, termasuk sengketa bisnis. Lalu bagaimana peran negara sendiri bagi saya adalah regulasi itu yang paling penting. Jadi kita bukan menghindari, tapi bagaimana kita memayunginya dengan regulasi, mengaturnya dengan regulasi, sehingga semuanya dapat berjalan ke depan. Saya pikir terkait dengan bagaimana keberadaan artificial intelligence dalam dunia lawyer, khususnya secara global maupun regional dan khususnya kita di Indonesia. Baik, terima kasih. Ini sekaligus closing statement dari saya. Terima kasih.
Baik. Terima kasih. Thank you. Well, now we have already come up into the end of session. So I'd like to, let me briefly conclude our remarkable seminar today, webinar today. I have a look, still remain 100 more participants, for 113, I think, This is, I think, what we realize this topic is very, very important, and very interesting, so that's why, first just I try to briefly conclude our topic today. First, just as said by all presenter, of course, we are facing on the digital era. Particularly, we are talking today a lot about AI, which they have one side, has a good things, such as easier the job, and then make it efficient job, business, and perhaps more cheaper will be product for the product, But another side, it looks so horrible because can be a threat of human. But I have like the highlight for the all presenter, our outstanding presenter today, very expert. They say, don't worry, because AI not control us, but we should control, by education, this is very important today because Sekolah Tinggi Ilmu Hukum Caritas, Papua, give us the very good, inspiration, to empower, robust, and then also improve our legal education in particular, to how to make the future lawyer, who become or who supported by AI, AI become just as our partner, our partner, and another hand, also we need government to realize, and then present to support AI operation, as in particular in Indonesia. There is very good or critical question, and then also answer from Professor Jadi. The question is liability, responsibility about AI, and also Dr. Henrikus said regulation. This is very important also. Now, in Indonesia, in particular, we have Undang-Undang, law number 19, year 2016. But regarding AI, we don't. I think it is not enough, insufficient regulation for how to control, the operating of AI itself. Okay, last but not least, of course, still have some question. It looks, maybe you can read your question and then just sending to us, in Pasca Pro, and then I will distribute to the our presenter today, and once again, I would like to extend our gratitude and then highly appreciation for outstanding presenter today, and give applause for them, all of them, and also for APPTHI, and particularly ST Sekolah Tinggi Ilmu Hukum Caritas. That's amazing.
Thank you.
This is very, very beneficial webinar, and I think everybody want to keep, because it is, I think, also published by YouTube, YouTube, it can be kept the copy, and we'll send it. Thank you very much, and please forgive me if any mistaken in the running this session, and this seminar. Thank you, and I'll put it back to MC. Give back.
Thank you, Mr.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Prof. Dr. Ahmad. Okay, MC. Terima kasih.
Terima kasih,
Right.
Prof.
Terima kasih. Okay, MC, go ahead.
All right. Thank you so much, Dr.
Prof. Jadi, thank you, Prof.
Susetio
Kasih,
SH for guide, speaker and guide of this webinar. Ladies and gentlemen, before the agenda end, we will take a picture together. Please on your camera. Okay, we have 5 slides. Okay. First slide, smile.
Profesor Jihun, Sarangeho.
Sarangeo. Profesor Jihun.
Sarangeo.
Next slide, second slide.
Prof.
Terima kasih, Prof. Jadi, Prof. Liona, Prof. Par, Prof. Edi, biasa nih, Prof. Hendrikus, dan Profesor Robert. Terima kasih.
Nanti juga Profesor Wasis.
Kami. Sehat-sehat semua.
Prof. Rajan Hong, Prof.
Thank you.
Liona dan Dr. Hendrik.
Prof. Edi
semuanya.
Dengan Prof. Wasis
Mbak Aisyah, thank you very much.
Oh ya. Ya, Prof. Jadi, saya insya Allah nanti datang ya. Boleh ya.
Silakan.
Berkunjung. Terima kasih.
Jadi,
Oke,
next
Prof.
time I invite you come to Manokwari.
Tuh Prof. Jadi ada undangan ke Manokwari itu, Papua.
Boleh siap.
Prof. Park diajak.
Prof. Park juga.
Ya, Pak Dekan Leona.
Oh, invited by Pak Dr. Robert. Profesor Robert. Thank you everybody. See you. See you on the next webinar.
Next
event. Thank you, Prof. Wasis.
Thank you.
Terima kasih semuanya.
Ya, kasih semua.